We're working on a citywide library master plan with the support of the Library Commission and in collaboration with the Friends of the Public Library. The last citywide plan to support the library system was created and passed by the City Council in 2002. The plan envisioned building or improving 24 libraries throughout the city by 2012. At the heart of this plan was a new central library, which we were thrilled to see open in 2014. However, unfortunately, much of the plan was not realized and is terribly outdated. Many of the communities that we talk about are left out of the plan, and therefore the Library Foundation, in collaboration with the Commission and the Friends, have begun the first phase of a citywide master plan. Can you share why you think that this is important and how you might support a library master plan as the next mayor?
Well, I think there's a number of ways that a mayor can be critical for such a master plan, and updating it is a no-brainer. What the challenge, of course, is going to be to actually hit the marks that are in that plan. But without a plan, you plan to fail, right? And so we have to have some sort of blueprint for what we would like to do, what kind of system that we want to have, and where the investments are needed. And as you deal with a budget year in, year out, good years and bad years, it helps to have a guiding document that people can come around in terms of consensus, in terms of support, that the mayor and the council can be held accountable for. So a master plan of that nature, I think, is important. And what I think is the next step after that is to match it with a capital outlay plan that we could work on collaboratively. What do I mean by that? Well, I think about my experiences, not just building the new central library, but my experience in helping to construct the Mission Hills Hillcrest Library with the help of the foundation. And when you identify particular critical projects, and when private sector partners and philanthropic partners can provide funding, it was my responsibility as chair of the budget committee, as the city council member for Mission Hills and Hillcrest, to go and find the funding to finish off that particular project. In that particular case, we used an infrastructure bond that was floated to construct both the Skyline, Mission Hills, and I believe a couple other branch libraries. And my point is that master plan can be a guiding document to help the city align things like future infrastructure bonds to match the plans that we lay out. And it gives an indication to partners like the Friends and the Foundation to help raise the critical philanthropic dollars that can actually get these projects off the page and into construction. So updating the plan is natural, but my fervent hope is that we can make it far more than a plan, but something that we actually implement and deploy upon. But again, we can't start anywhere without an actual plan of what we want to accomplish, and that's why a master plan is important. As your mayor, I see myself as your servant, right? As you all are the bosses, and so I appreciate this chance to share a little bit about where my thoughts are with regard to our libraries. But I hope that you understand that it's really from a perspective of partnership, recognizing that the many good things that we've been able to do for our library system, our central library to our branch libraries, has only been accomplishable through the partnership of patrons and of supporters like all of you who are tuned in. So my deep appreciation to all of you, and I hope that the work that we did together over the last 8 years, or over the 8 years I served on the city council, is indicative of what I could do over the next 8 years as your mayor. My door will always be open. I will always be a proud library supporter. And I will always take with me the memories of sitting in the book stacks at that Balboa Branch Library, feeling safe and secure in my own community, allowing me to explore worlds that I wouldn't have been able to explore otherwise, and allowing me to become the person that I have become. And my goal in public service is to make sure that the ladders of opportunity that have been provided to me by this city continue to exist for future generations. And so the libraries are a key component of that vision. I look forward to working with each and every one of you to make sure that they continue to be present for the future of San Diego. It is valuable. I respect your time and I respect the work that I get to do on your behalf.